Hey guys, No One Left Behind here again with the Babylon Rising walkthrough, stage 10, part 2. We left off about halfway through. We have 14 building towers left to go. We're getting near the top of the tower, so I'm gonna step up my game here to finish this one out. I guess one thing that I realized that I wanted to mention to you was that don't you don't have to immediately go for the building towers when they come out. On this level, they only pop out a few guys, like one guy every other second. So every 2 seconds, it'll pop out one guy on the second stage of your tower. That's not really that much of a nuisance. So if you have guys climbing your tower, focus on them first and then move back around. You don't want to you know, focus that when the guys are getting ahead of you, you don't want to go focus on the building tower because your tower is just going to pile up real quickly. And that's something I learned about halfway through this match and realized that I needed to focus on the guys first and then go after the building towers. So basically, what that means is for the entire match, just defend yourself. And then when you get down to the last one, maybe two construction towers, then you wanted to forget about the guys and go directly after them to finish up the match. I mean, it is that straightforward. So, oh yeah, in addition, you can use the secondary freeze ability. It will stop the building tower in its tracks and allow you to go focus on something else. It won't kill it, but it'll slow it down for sure. Just something to keep in mind. You're always wanting to, delay or postpone your opponents. It's the best way to stay alive. The best way to really rack up points and kills. I mean, I'm already at this match. I haven't scored very much, but the round before I was able to keep my combos up pretty high for most of the match. But then again, it's not really important. Leaderboards still aren't up, so no reason to be hasty about focusing on score for these levels. We just want to get through the game. Also, I don't know how many people are against playing their games with their sound on, or they listen to music or whatever. But there's a certain tone that pops on when these building towers come out. So if you're on the opposite side and you don't see one, it's good to scroll around and check everything out. I guess one of the things I mentioned in my video earlier, one of my earlier videos that I'd like to reiterate is that in levels like this, where there's just guys constantly coming at you, you want to cycle your final abilities. You don't want to use one and then immediately use the other. You want to use one, wait for it to be about halfway charged back up, and then use the other. That way that you don't have to wait too long to get an ultimate ability if you really need it. And look at that water, it really cleared everything out and let you focus on what you need to. And that's gone. Two-thirds the way there. Almost finished. This is going to go well for us. It's going to be a close one. And the match, just so you know, the match will end immediately as soon as you kill the last tower. So if there's 2 blocks left on the top of your tower to be built, as long as you kill that last tower before any guys get to it, you're all good. Luckily, they didn't throw a bunch of curse pots at us on this level. I think if they had, this would have gone completely different and would have given a lot of people difficulty. Or made it really challenging for a lot of people. So I think we're about to switch back over to the boats. We're gonna finish off these guys, and then I think this next setup is probably the last round of guys. It's gonna be a long one though. There's about 6 minutes left in this match, so just keep that in mind that you are gonna have to spend some time finishing this level. It's not just gonna happen right away. stay vigilant. Watch out for those priests, man. They really let the guys just run up the map. If you're not careful. And see how I'm staggering my abilities. Oh, yeah, get tired. See how I'm staggering my final abilities. Like I didn't use the water until the fire was getting close. And remember that those charge up based on how many kills you get with the specific primary and secondary abilities of the element. So if you get more kills with water or you get more kills with fire, more likely you're going to get more kills with fire. But I think the rain cloud, just by hitting him, even though it's not doing damage, is actually still going to build up the energy. Yeah, see, for instance, right there, I went after the guys instead of focusing on the towers, which is really important. And there's still another one up, and I'm still focusing on the guys. It's really important because if you get away from him, it's over. I mean, if that group of guys had gotten too far up and I panicked, I would have been SOL. So I believe I will just put on some music for the last 5 minutes or so. I find a non-copyright song, which seems to be a daunting task without just playing straight dubstep. There's no good classic American songs that aren't, copyrighted except for like when she's coming around the mountain. But I'm not going to destroy your earbuds with that. And we'll kick on over. I'll hop back in if I need to. And we'll see you at the end of this. Enjoy.
Just another Just another wonderful dancing here.
And guys, that's gonna about wrap it up. If you notice, these guys are kind of running freely up this tower. There's not a lot I'm able to do with the onslaught of forces they're sending my way. I mean, I'm just kind of trying to survive until the last few seconds. Remember to focus on the guys. Go down and take out the construction towers when you get the opportunity. And when you get down to the last one or two, and they're on the screen, forego everything that's going on and just use all of your abilities to destroy the construction towers at the last second. The second they're all destroyed, the match will end and the screen will show victory. I'm about to see that here in a second. So I'm glad you guys checked out my video. I hope it was helpful. If there's anything else I left out or anything else you noticed that might be helpful for the strategy, leave a comment and I'll either annotate or send it to the top of the page. But there's no one left behind. Signing out. We'll see you at stage 11.